What is good, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another review. This is not your average sneakerhead, Tony Ramsey, and today we're taking a look at the Air Jordan 1 University Blue. Now, before we get into the review of the sneaker, if this is your first time here, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We recently did a giveaway for reaching 1,000 subs, and we are very close to 2,000 subs, and I will be revealing the winner of that giveaway at the end of this week, so please stay tuned for those results. Also, if you like the content, please consider leaving this video a like, as that does help YouTube channels grow. As I mentioned, we are really close to 2,000 subs, and 5,000 subs was the goal for 2021. We're definitely on the way to getting there, so I really do appreciate all of you guys joining the channel, helping me out, and joining the Not Your Average Sneakerhead family. Now, without any further delay, let's go ahead and get some details about this sneaker. So the Air Jordan 1 in the University Blue colorway was one of the toughest sneakers to grab so far in 2021. I would say even tougher than those Taupe Haze 4s that released the weekend prior. These released on Saturday, March 6th, and they had a retail price of $170. Stock was rumored to be decent on these, but as we'll go talk about more later on in the video, they were not easy to grab at all, whether it was the Flex app, on the Sneakers app, at your local boutiques. These were a very hard sneaker to grab. So if you were able to get a pair of these, congratulations. If not, we'll talk more about whether you should pull the trigger on these for resale or whether you should go ahead and wait a little bit longer. During the reservation reveal, I was waitlisted because it was difficult to get through the Flex app because, of course, everybody was trying to jump on there to check their reservations. And then about an hour after that happened, I got a notification that I was moved up off the wait list to be able to grab my personal pair. So very happy to have these in hand, give you guys a pretty good look at these, and let you guys know whether or not this is a sneaker that you want to pull the trigger on right now or not. But first things first, let's take a look at the box. So these come in your classic Air Jordan 1 box. You have the black box with the red Nike text. Nike text all around the entire box. So nothing out of the ordinary there for the unboxing experience. The official colorway reads Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, white, black, University Blue. I got these in an 8.5, my true size, and they did have a retail price of $170. Now, once you get inside of the box, there is a lot number at the top there. That number's gonna be different on pretty much almost everybody's sneaker. You have white paper in there. You also do have the YDM stickers inside the box as well. And then you have your sneakers, and also keep my receipt in the box with sneakers as well. In case I ever do plan to let these go, I can verify where I got them from. Let's look at the sneaker itself. So you guys can see the color blocking of this Air Jordan 1 University Blue is very similar to the color blocking of a Chicago Air Jordan 1. So very classic color blocking on this one with that University Blue color, which is reminiscent to Michael Jordan's uniform back when he played for the University of North Carolina. But the one thing that sets the sneaker apart from most typical Air Jordan 1s, even ones that had this color in the past, is the materials used on this. They used really, really soft premium materials for this entire sneaker. So let's start here at the mudguard on the toe box. You guys can see there on the mudguard, it is all done in that University Blue suede. This is a pretty soft, buttery suede. So as you do rub it, it does change color. Then moving up to the vamp of the toe box, that's where you're gonna see a lot of that tumbled leather right there. It does have a little bit of a gloss to it, but this actually is really, really soft material on that tumbled leather. Then we'll move on to the lateral side. On the lateral side, you have the white panel there in the middle. Also carries over that tumbled leather. And for reference, that type of tumble, that type of look, that's actually just a finish that they do to the leather to make it look like that. But even besides that, this leather is extremely soft, so keep that in mind. It's a very plush feeling sneaker. You have a black tumbled leather Nike check, University Blue going up here around the stabilizer and the eyelets, all the way up here to the top of the ankle collar. Moving on to the rear of the sneaker, your heel counter right here, that is also done in that same blue suede. Up here at the collar, you do have your Air Jordan Wings logo. I'll give you guys a pretty good shot of how that looks in case you do plan to pick these up. You guys can get some pretty good looks at how that Wings logo looks to compare it to any that you're trying to pick up on the resale market. And that suede up there is also the same suede that you have across the entire sneaker. Then up here around the ankle collar, you do have some black leather as well. Really, really padded. black leather. Rear of the sneaker, you guys can see how the stitching is on the rear of the sneaker. In case, again, you're trying to pick these up, you guys can get a good shot of how to compare that to a retail pair. Then on the medial side, very tumbled panels there again as well. Some more of that blue suede. And these do have a white midsole. So the midsole around the entire sneaker is white. It is not Sell. It is all white, university blue, and black is the entire colors used on the sneaker. Move on to the outsole. The outsole, you guys can see that it is done university blue as well. Something to keep in mind too, the color on the outsole is actually a little bit of a darker university blue than the color of the suede. My thoughts is that the suede material takes that color a little bit differently than the rubber does, which is why they look a little bit different, but they are not the exact same color. But even then, you probably would not notice when the sneaker is on your foot. Move on to the tongue. You guys can see that you do have your nylon tongue that is done in white. Then you do have your Nike Air patch at the top. That is done in university blue as well. See the stitching on that. Then on the back of it, you do have your writing and everything there as well. Now these do come with a spare set of university blue laces. I have seen people swap in some white laces into these, and they actually look pretty good with white laces, so I might do that myself as well. But they come standard with the black laces inside, started on the bottom of the shoe hole. Check out the shoe tree. There's a shoe tree, standard cardboard shoe tree. It goes for a half size. On the back it does say die cut sock liner, in case anybody needs to see that. That's how that looks. Then the interior of the sneaker, you guys can see you do have a black insole inside with a university blue Nike Air branding. Your sizing information, and the padding on the inside, this is more like of a soft, smooth type of material on the inside there as well, more like a nylon than what you would typically see on most of the more recent Air Jordan ones that we've had in the past couple years. And the insole is actually glued down pretty well as well, so I would not be pulling out the insole on my sneaker. And taking a look at the right sneaker, exact same as the left sneaker. There was like some minimal glue stains around the suede at the where the midsole and the suede meet. You can probably see it really most prominently right there on the medial side. So that's going to happen when you have suede material. Sometimes you're going to have the glue that's going to rise up a little bit onto the material. You can't really get around that. And again, once you have it on foot, you probably won't even notice it. And that's pretty much it for the details about the sneaker itself. So really nice sneaker in hand. I'm more impressed with the materials used about this sneaker and how plush it feels over the colorway. The colorway is pretty basic, very simple. Your classic university blue Air Jordan 1. It is a different color university blue than the UNC ones that we've had in recent years. But these, I like these actually a little bit better. And the quality of these kind of reminds me of the Rookie of the Year Jordan ones that dropped back in 2018. Very similar quality, but these feel a little bit more plush in hand than those do. Let's talk about sizing for the Air Jordan 1. So if you've never owned an Air Jordan 1 before, I always recommend going true to size. I can go down to a size 8 in Air Jordan 1s and they still would fit me pretty snug, but I can still rock them comfortably. I would say that if you like your sneakers to fit with a little bit more room, true to size should work fine. If you like a more snug fit, you can definitely go down a half size. But I always recommend going true to size in Air Jordan 1s. You can't go wrong that way. Whether you have wide or narrow width feet, you should be fine both ways. Now, last but not least, should you pay resale for this sneaker? So resale for these out of the gate is already insane. For a sneaker that retails at $170, these are already going for over $400, and they have been ever since they released, even before release. So they haven't dropped just yet. And that really comes down to this. This is the question I would ask myself. If this sneaker retailed for $400, would I pick them up? My answer is no, mainly because there's going to be more Air Jordan 1s. Is this colorway nice? Yes. Are the materials nice? Yes. Do I need this sneaker? No. Because there's going to be, as I mentioned, more Air Jordan 1s that are going to be released. You can always find the next colorway, and paying $400 for the sneaker out of the gate seems a little bit steep to me. Now, that really depends on your purpose for collecting sneakers. If you like to catch them all like Pokemon, go for it, grab them. But if not, I wouldn't pay $400 cash for this sneaker right now. I would trade a few sneakers to get this one in my collection. That I would definitely do, which I do with most resale sneakers nowadays anyway. But just paying out the pocket $400, I probably wouldn't do that. Now, if you're looking at this from an investment purpose, this could probably go up a little bit more, but with the price already being in the $400, that's a pretty steep investment just to see what's going to happen in the long term, because these might stay around that same price. They might go up maybe $50. They might even go down $50 for all we know, but I don't know. I don't know if I would pay $400 to hold a bunch of these right now. Now, if you want to see if the price will go down a little bit, I would definitely wait maybe like a week or so, because usually with hype sneakers, what happens is people that get sneakers in bulk, we won't get too much details about that, but people that buy sneakers in bulk typically wait a little while for them all to come in via the mail, then they sell them all pretty quick. That's where you're going to see a lot of prices go down even slightly, and these dropped into the 300s. Now there I would probably consider picking up a pair for personal use, but at the 450 plus mark, I definitely would let this one go. You can always get another Air Jordan 1 down the line. It's not worth the investment for you. But that's going to do it for the details about this Air Jordan 1 University Blue. Let's go ahead and get these both laced up, get them on feet, and show you guys exactly how they look. That's going to do it for my review of the Air Jordan 1 University Blue. Let me know what you guys think about this sneaker down in the comment section below. Did you hit on a pair of these, luckily? And if you did, congratulations. If you didn't hit on a pair of these, will you double back and pick these up? Will you pay the resale price? Or we just go ahead and pass on these altogether because the hype on these is just way too crazy right now? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Also, as I mentioned, if you're not yet subscribed, now would be time to go ahead and click the subscribe button to join the channel. Do continue to bring you guys more reviews as we continue to grow. As I mentioned, we will be revealing who won that giveaway in a video later on this week, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna do it for my review. This has been Not Your Average Sneakerhead, Tony Ramsey. Again, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll catch you guys on my next review. Peace.